I am Devin.
Hello and welcome, and I am Kevin.
He is Kevin. I'll do the welcoming after we say our names.
Yeah, and
what's up?
Pressing play would be a good idea as well.
You can do that. You're fine.
Yes, of course. Alright, so much for no lag. Anyways, this is gonna be UMCP against US Air Force Academy. You want to introduce players, Devin?
Sure. So we are on Antigua Shipyard. We have cross-map positions. Up here we have the Red Terran Zelabris representing University of Maryland. And on the lower right corner we have the Yellow Zerg Pharaoh.
Whoops! That did not happen. Pharaoh.
Maybe he just doesn't know how to spell it. Anyway.
Yep. TVZ on
TVZ.
Cross position.
Has Zelabris only played TVZ so far? I only remember him playing the one on Test Bug. I don't know if he's played anything else yet.
Oh yeah, you did play
the weird Marauder game.
Yeah. Anyways, this is gonna be a best of 5, which is like every single other matchup.
And this is game 1. Yeah. Really not much to say right now.
Yep. Both players are just getting their workers up.
Standard build so far.
Probably gonna see a fast expand from Pharaoh.
Yeah, that's pretty standard, especially.
He could throw a 14 pull.
This map is a big macro map. You're probably gonna see expands from both of them.
And do we have it? Not enough minerals. Probably just scout.
Yep. Well, he's not at 15 yet. You see a 15 hatch out of Zerg, or here it's coming over.
Yeah, it's really good timing.
Or 16 hatch even. I think he sent it out at the right time. He just made a drone by accident.
that was. Well, whatever.
Meanwhile,
Rack's going down for Zelabris.
No gas for Zelabris yet, so it looks like
they both know they are cross position and are probably going to go for very macro build.
Is this the MLG map?
Yeah, I think they're all MLG.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, they are cross position. It looks like though Pharaoh doesn't know that because he scouted the base to his left.
Alright, so yeah, all of these matches are going to be a best of 5 with games 1 and 2 being 1v1s. Game 3 is actually a special 2v2. And in game 4, another 1v1. And game 5, if it does come to it ever, and the scores are 2-2 per, then it will be a 1v1 ace match.
And anyone who's even if they've played already can play in the ace match. And that is revealed when the time comes.
Yep. So we'll see if that will ever happen during this matchup. So yeah, pull down, gas down, standard stuff.
Gas before pool, so it looks like he's still gonna get that really fast speed up for his Zerglings.
Yeah, and looks like Zelabris is going for 1 Rax into command center. Scouting Zergling goes down. Don't think he spots the expo.
So far I don't think Zelabris has done any scouting.
Oh no, he had his SCV Zergling.
That's right.
Yeah. And
there it
here he is.
Take out the automatron.
Yep. Micromaster.
I have actually been scared by little critters because I'll be looking at my ramp and then one will just come into my vision.
Oh my god, it's a Zergling!
Like, Zergling! Raise the depots! Oh, it's a Lyote.
Wow, looks like 2 more racks going down for Zelabris. Looks like he's going to try to wall this fairly wide choke off, but still quite doable.
He has his command center almost done. He's really gonna have this base secure.
Just getting his first gas.
Just now getting gas. This is a nice play from Zelabris.
Yeah.
No real aggressive opening. Just playing very cautious, getting that expansion up, walling off.
Speed's coming for Pharaoh, and Scouting Lean is just gonna do their thing.
And I think if Pharaoh gets over there and sees the wall off, I think he's going to try and take another expansion of his own.
Yep.
That's what I do in his shoes. You see a Terran playing incredibly defensive and turtling up and take as many expansions as possible.
Yep, that's absolutely true. It looks like these lanes will come in and do a little scouting, and might be a little surprised to see all of these racks.
Well, yeah, he's just now clicking on the ramp. He probably tried to click inside the ramp and couldn't go in.
So yeah, Pharaoh does see the 3 racks here. Not sure if Zelabris even expanded, it's hard to tell, though it's a pretty safe assumption.
I think his orbital is finished. He hasn't lifted it off or anything in his base.
Yeah, probably just get the mule first.
Yep. So there he goes, finally gonna take advantage of that expansion. Already has 500 minerals saved up again, so.
Yeah. 6 Marines gonna come out here, do a little scouting,
Or maybe just do a little bit of aggression, but there's already a third queen down just for lane 3.
Yeah.
Lair just now started. He has
Very
a lot
fast
of
lair.
speedlings, jeez.
Yeah.
I don't know what tipped him off to get all of those. Maybe he saw the Marines coming in. Oh, that's right, he had a Ling out front to scout.
Yeah, he probably saw the racks and got a little scared. And they're actually gonna pass right by each other. Now this Zelda's will be able to see the Zerglings.
Yep, just gonna take him out in the middle of the match. 6 Marines coming back to try and or
deciding,
little
not
bit
sure.
Of decision.
Yeah. Do we want to die or do we not? Deciding to headbutt into this wall.
At the same time, for Rao now getting all of his gas gauges up at his main and his natural.
Yep. So we could very well be seeing some pretty fast tech from Pharrell.
Yeah, this is standard of maybe some sort of Mutalisk play.
Yeah.
Scan coming in up.
Even Infestors if possible. Yeah, it's fairly early layer.
Yeah, Ling Infestor, Ling Muta, both very common.
6 Marines are going to come in and do a little
Push
pressure.
him in the red, but another just down images.
Might take out this queen. No, Micro's that queen away. And the Zerglings are pretty out of position. Snipes one queen.
Nice little stutter step.
Yeah, Zerglings are going to come out and yourself.
Yep. From Pharrell. But Zelibris did get that queen, which can be used in this kind of a close game.
Yeah, but Pharrell still has enough queens for spawning lock. Yeah, injecting. That was probably just for a creep.
Yep. And as Zelibris walked in, he did get the newest creep tumor, so he took that down.
And yes, indeed, we have a Spire coming down for Pharrell, so...
But at the same time, in Zelibris' base, a Starport going down.
Yeah, just loading on those upgrades, getting Stin, combat shields.
Yep.
Looks like of course, I pointed to the wrong things.
The factory getting a reactor, possibly a switch for that Starport. It doesn't look like he's going for tanks anytime soon, because he does need a tech lab on that factory. Though he may run and switch if it's going to be
Oh, that actually looks like it was a hole, but I guess it was blocked off. Very nice.
He's trying to left a Marine there to try and hold it off.
Yeah, and I'm surprised that Pharrell hasn't expanded yet, so he could probably just be doing a in-base macro hatch. Probably just gonna do a 2-base Mutaling build.
I actually don't really agree with that. I feel like he could take another expansion and he'd be very safe. The in-base macro hatch, you know, it'd be much better if that was next to a mineral line. I mean, it is a good choice, obviously, but he could be shooting ahead in economy right now.
Yeah, it looks like we have the tech lab for the factory, so we could still be seeing tanks, and if anything, Marine tank as well as some drop ships.
Drop ships.
Did I just say drop shit?
Drop shits. That's what any Zerg or Protoss player will call a full medevac.
It drops up. Yeah, you get the point.
Anyway, so we have medevac tanks all coming out for Zelibris, as well as well, looks like Pharrell's gonna take out the rocks.
Smart move.
There's a third there.
Yeah, smart move. If you'd rather be using your links for something rather than just having them sit there.
And for Pharrell, 8 Mutalisks just finished. He's got a large Mutalisk force now coming out.
Baneling Nest, yeah, so Mutaling Bling. Very nice.
And just now finally gonna take that 3rd expansion on the far side.
Yep. And we'll see how much damage these Mutalisks can do.
Well, I saw turrets going up in Zelibris' main, so this is actually great timing for these Mutalisks. I'm looking at the mini-map. The Mutalisks were about to fly into a pack of Marines.
Yeah. Another little small push here, but 20 Zerglings on the way, so that should be fine.
7 Banelings, and they have melee level 1, while the Zelibris has no upgrades yet.
Yeah. Just getting siege, and these Mutalisks are going to flirt with death.
Yeah. And Zelibris going to do a two-pronged attack, running in with these Marines, dropping in the main as well.
Really?
Yeah, right there on the left.
How did I miss that? Alright,
so the Zerglings come in. Oh, and the Mutalisks, the Marines aren't firing down the Mutalisks.
Yeah, Banelings don't have speed. Oh, actually cleans it up. This drop might be able to do some significant damage if left like that. Snipes the queen. Gets some good drone kills, forces all of the drones off the line. But here comes the Banelings, and it looks like no micro at all. It loses all of them.
Wow.
That's so painful.
Yeah, that was rough. But
so Pharrell does come out way ahead in that engagement.
But at the same time, look at the supply count. Pharrell actually fell 10 behind during this engagement. I'm not really sure how. I think he maybe lost a lot of units trying to hold it off.
Yeah, but Zelibris does at least spot this 3rd hatchery, so...
And Zelibris does have great drop play. You're probably going to see him, attacking multiple times with various drop ships.
Both players looking to maybe do a little pressure. This is probably just going to be a drop, perhaps.
Celebrate's really unsure of whether or not to take the tanks out with him. He seems to want to attack, but without the tanks.
This medevac might be taken out.
Oh, the Mutalisks don't see it.
They just stop.
They're gonna hover there for a little while.
Yeah, there's 2 turrets here. Should be enough to fend off this small number of Mutas.
And they're nicely placed. If the Mutalisks come around the long way, they can snipe off the 2 forward here.
Finally getting Terran infantry weapons
into the base now.
Yeah, takes out this medevac. At the same time, we're going to have probably an engagement in the middle. Aliens, if they hit their mark, they do a lot of damage. They are getting blocked by the
pulled back. They got blocked by the and then they pulled back.
He is doing some damage here. It looks like Zelbris is going to continue to push forward here. Aliens still don't have speed yet. 14 Zerglings on the way. Infestation pit coming out. And these turrets are going to deter these Mutalisks from doing anything else.
Wow, and he was able to get a lot of Baneling kills there before Baneling pushed in small amount of Marines forward, and he got a lot of great shots.
Yeah. Looks like he's going to do a little elevator drop here. Yep. And this is the deadly... Yeah, this is the deadly tank slow push that Terrans love to do. He really has to be careful of those Banelings, though. Draw coming in, not doing anything yet.
Leaving them there, using them to take out Overlords. Reinforcements now coming in.
Oh, but the Marines get out of position, and these tanks get completely sniped. This drop will probably get taken care of. Banelings are running back and forth. More units are coming for him.
Perfectly in time, and it was weird. Corral decided not to engage the Marines with the Banelings. He decided to save them.
They actually have speed now, and this could be pretty bad.
Oh, but there's not enough Banelings here. So Mutalisks against Marines.
Not a good matchup, I'd say.
Oh my goodness.
Wow, intense action. All these Overlords going in. Try to soak up rally these Banelings do a lot of damage to the Marines.
All these Overlords going to go down, but there's only a couple Marines left. Another round of reinforcements comes in, but it's not as big as the last one.
And Corral is in full production mode. 26 Zerglings and a couple more Mutas coming out.
But he's also in the red zone after losing all of those Overlords.
Yeah, he is very supply blocked.
He's not going to be able to produce any more army until this push is cleaned up.
He is going to snipe some tanks. That would be good, but Zelbris is just pouring more and more units in. But with this new wave of Zerglings, looks like Corral may be able to pull this off.
Yep, Corral cleans it up nicely, and with a 20 food deficit to Zelbris.
Strange siege there.
Yep.
Yeah. But yeah, this will force Zelbris back. But he is way ahead in supply, and supply have Corral so much.
Yep, and Corral just now making 8 Overlords to try and pull himself out of that.
Wow, 8 Overlords.
Yep. But
yeah, he isn't able to swing all the front too.
With a lot of units at Zelbris' front, he can hold this off for a nice long time.
Yeah, this tank line and the Stim Marines will make quick work of any units.
Look at that saturation. Finally going to take that 3rd expansion. Yeah. It's nice, long overdue. Farrell, just now catching up in food because he's had that 3rd base. He has that macro.
And yeah, Farrell knows that right now he really needs to be harassing constantly if he ever wants to get back into this game after that big deficit. Yeah, this is a good number of units. Looks like he's going to go ahead and take out one of them.
Zelbris doing a good job repairing the turret, but the Mutalisks focusing down those Stegards. Ooh, a nicely placed turret, gonna get another Mutalist.
Gonna get like 2. Whoa, what is that one doing? Yeah, takes out both of the tech labs for the factory. No more tanks for quite a while.
Yep, it's really rough. Great Mutalist play coming out of Farrell.
Few Marines are going to fend them off, and another push coming from Zelbris.
Yeah, Zelbris'
what a drop that's going.
Zelbris' macro is top notch. He's a base down, and he's still with his units at higher food counts than Farrell. Wow, he might lose some of these tanks here. That's rough.
Well, just lose one.
He lost 2.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well. Yeah, now Terran is on 3 base, and
Flyer's level 2 coming out for the Mutalisks for attack, and another engineering bay going down for Zelbris. It's currently stopped building what it looks like on the production tab because it looks like its builder got killed off.
No, yeah.
But it looks like he was trying to go for those double upgrades. He has another engineering bay down somewhere. There it is. Yeah, he does have level 1. He has an armory down to start getting more.
And getting a lot of turrets for the Mutas.
Yep. He's gonna need those turrets. If you ever watch MVP play, he'll actually build 5, 6, 7 turrets in a base, so that he doesn't actually have to come back and defend it.
I'm gonna do a little sniping here and there, but yeah, I haven't seen drop coming in for the Zelbris.
But we're outside.
Yep. Everything just streaming in, take it out.
Yep. Wow. Didn't really get much damage there.
Yeah. Medevac's gonna get out of there safely, soon.
I think Mutalisks are actually really good against Medevac.
2 expansions going down for Pharrell. He really wants to get back in this.
Yeah, he's greedy. He probably knows that he's behind, about 20 food.
Continual drops from Zelrus, but this drop will actually spot this expansion.
Oh, and it's right by the Overlords, too. Oh, but the Mutalisks
might be able to intercept it.
Oh, did they see it?
Oh, man! That was a big
Not on
blunder.
attack move.
Yeah, they just...
The Mutalisk gonna fly in, try and do some damage. There's a lot of
man.
Is that drop going to stop at that expansion down there?
Nope, they both aren't paying attention.
Oh my goodness. But at least he can't see it on his minimap, and is he gonna drop right on top of these units?
Don't drop on the big units.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Investor's finally popping out.
Oh, he's gonna get an Investor. No, he doesn't.
Yeah, this was probably just on ship command. Not gonna do much.
There goes the Mutalisk to finish that out.
Yep.
Wow.
But it was crucial to spot this.
Yep. Anyway, so we have vehicles, level 1 attack, as well as level 1 armor for those Marines coming out. We have Marauders coming out. I'm not really sure why. And we have melee level 2 coming out for Pharrell. But at the same time, Zelrus has a huge force of Marines. If he wants to engage these investors, he's going to need to do some great splitting.
Yeah.
Because his fungal growth is incredible. And he does have the pathogen glands, which means those infestors did spawn with enough energy.
Yep. Oh, gonna take out all these transferring drones. Wow. Can I say execution?
Yeah, small number of Marines stem forward.
Yeah, trying to bait some fungal.
Oh, fungal when he gets 1 Marine, that's rough.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. But yeah, fungal, instead of just doing damage, they could really hold down the Marines for Banelings to just sweep and do massive amounts of damage.
Yep.
So Pharrell's gonna have to micro perfectly. Muta's circling around, trying to pick up some tanks, but not gonna do much.
Yeah, I hear a dropship loading up. Oh, there's a drop over at the,
oh yeah.
The fort here.
Yep, Mutas are gonna probably... Whoa. Whoops. Mutas are gonna clean it up. Yeah. And we're back.
Sorry about that. Kevin made the computer crash. About 5 times.
Alright, so this drop is just gonna stay here and do absolutely nothing. Wow.
Get some mutas, but here comes the engagement.
Drop some fungal. Yep.
Anyway, the engagement coming up from Zelrus. Stimming some units forward. Ooh, gonna get some infestors.
Oh my goodness, but there's a lot hiding here. Gonna get off really good fungals on these Marines.
Yeah, great fungals. Had to waste 3 of them on that army, but it did so much damage.
Yeah, doing so much
Cleans up all the tanks in the back. It's all down to these Marines. Oh, but some great Baneling hits, some great fungal growth.
Gonna clean up everything. But yeah, even during all of this, it looks like Pharrell is behind in Harvesters.
Yep, well behind. In fact, he's still 20 food behind in, food.
Yeah.
So anyway, these infestors running up here, getting some nice bundles, but also taking a lot of damage at the same time.
Wow, lost like 4 or 5 of them.
Yeah, this is rough.
Yeah, it looks like they still want to go die. Guess not.
All right, but, Zelrus has a nice setup here, a good, nice set of tanks.
Yep.
Some Marines, even throwing down a command center. No, that's just...
A 5th one, actually.
Oh, no, he is going to expand.
Yep. Very smart choice.
We'll see it. Anyway, just to reiterate, we'd like to apologize for the volume in the earlier part. We've sort of kind of fixed it now. It's now at 7%, so...
As compared to the previous 50%.
Yeah, nice. Hopefully you can hear the game a little bit and hear us a little bit.
But I mean, of course, the most important thing to hear is us, right?
Of course, yeah. Don't listen to our voices.
Suicide mission.
Ooh, but great. Uses 3-4 Banelings to take that out.
Yep.
Zelrus does a nice job making
he's like
Banelings, sending small groups forward.
Yeah, might bait some fungals as well.
He does have very few bio units and a lot of tanks.
Yeah, and those will do a lot better against the Ling Bling combination. And I would actually say that Zelrus is slightly ahead right now, not only because of the food count, but also because he was constantly streaming units into Pharrell's base, forcing him to use all of the larvae on army units rather than drones, which is why he is still behind.
But look at Pharrell, he's actually getting a level 2 Carapace, as well as a Roach Warrant and a
Greater Spire. Wow. Big tech switch here. Yep. That is the power of Zerg. You are able to switch tech pretty quickly. Everything comes out of larva after all.
Zelrus just now starting what looks like 2-2 upgrades for his infantry, even though there is still an engineering bay in his base that hasn't been finished.
Wow, he
He just never decided to finish it.
Steam's been glowing here for the longest time.
Anyway, so
yeah, Lean's gonna come here because it got spotted.
this is a
yeah, wall
rough.
not coming up in time.
But there's a lot of Marines there to try and defend it.
Yeah, it looks like it. But I think they'll take this out.
Yeah, this base is gonna go down.
Yeah, but of course Zelibris is pushing forward with quite a lot of quite a lot of
nice timing. He sees a lot of units trying to attack that expansion, so he decides, well, then I'm gonna push out now.
Oh my god, he was flying right over, losing all of them.
Wow, that's huge loss for Ferrao. He did not want to lose.
They actually just flew over and just stopped. That was pretty bad.
A lot of tanks for Zelibris. That's
here
amazing.
Comes a slow tank push again. Not sure if Ferrao has enough to hold this off.
He's making only Zerglings right now, and that seems to be all he can afford. Not making too many Infestors or Mutalisks, and that's not going to be what he wants against tanks.
He has more gas though, so he probably could afford that.
Here comes the Mutalist now.
Yep, gonna snipe one tank, not do too much after that.
Nice fungal growth coming out.
Yeah, this hidden
Infestor.
Yeah, but it's not gonna do too much damage with all these dropships here.
Yep.
Yeah,
that's a lot of tanks.
Yeah, this push is advancing forward more and more.
He's just running in with
these banelings coming in time. Is Zelibris even going to siege up? Yes, he is.
There he goes, and now the banelings are just going to finish, and all of them get obliterated.
Oh my goodness, before they even
so
hit.
Rough.
Yeah, the tanks do have weapons 1, which is probably how they took out everything. And now Ferrao is down to 80-some food, and
and Zelibris can just push in now. He knows there's no more units waiting for him except for Zerglings or Mutalisks, and he knows he can take those out.
Starting to take out all the production facilities, going in to take out the tech structures, and this is looking very bad for Ferrao.
Wow, that was rough. Ferrao had a very nice advantage, was keeping good track of his units, but then just had a rough engagement at this last point, and Zelibris doing a great job taking advantage of that.
Really lost too many units than he probably should have. And yeah, Zelibris is just gonna clean up everything here.
Well, it looks like Ferrao is taking out some of those reinforcements coming in the ramp there. He had a lot of banelings and a lot of Zerglings, but there's still a lot of units streaming in for Zelibris.
Yeah.
And Ferrao choosing to reinforce with roaches.
7 roaches on the way, but that's not gonna do too much.
Yep, I think there's not much he can do anymore.
Zelibris wisely splitting up his forces in 3 directions to take out everything at once.
Well, there is the base. No, that far base actually got taken out.
Sorry, we probably missed it.
We missed the drop, I think.
It was probably a drop, but it really never got saturated much.
Yep. And
losing the hive, I don't. Yeah, this is definitely a GG for Ferrao.
Oh well.
Yep.
This was a very nice effort from Ferrao, but he's down to 37 supply. This other base is going to get cleaned up.
The constant pressure from Zelibris really just caused Ferrao to crack.
GG, well played.
Very well mannered, and that is going to be game 1 of UMCP against US Air Force Academy.
Oh my god, we finally finished it.
We finally finished.
We spent the last hour trying to record this game.
Stay tuned for all of the games still coming up.
Alright, game 2.
And of course,
I brought the GG button.